Today we're going to talk about how to properly customize your gear. Now goalies, you haven't customized your gear before, you haven't ordered a custom set, this is the holy grail of goalie equipment. Anything you could ever do or want happens here. But a lot of you make mistakes and don't do it properly. And yes, there's a proper way to do this. Now, for a lot of goalies, they just think it's just the colors. But it's more than that. You design the interior of the pad to make sure it fits you perfectly. So every time you step on the ice, not only do you look good, but you feel amazing and you can play as best as possible. Because yes, if your gear fits properly, you'll play better. So let's walk you through how to customize it, how to make sure everything fits well. First step first, find the gear you're gonna wear. I'm gonna go with my guys at Warrior. I love my Warrior set right now, my ice one and my roller one, so we're gonna get another set or design another set. Pops you up this beautiful screen right here. Now, in this screen is just the kind of the colorways. Every website's a little bit different. Bauer, CCM, Warrior, True. This is the way they do it. So how many pairs of pads am I getting? Just one. We don't need two. One blocker, one glove. Now, if you're playing competitive hockey, AAA, juniors, you might want to get two gloves, one blocker, one set of pads. The reason I say that is you might want to practice palm and a game ready. So let's start with the colors. I've done some really nice pads over the years. I've never done anything for my favorite team in the world. I'm a New Jersey Devil fan, Marty Brodeur fan, so we're going to make a Devil set. So we're going to go red, black, black, red, black, red. Leave that white. Super basic, super clean. That's just the front. Obviously, there's more zones. Got to do the back of the glove and stuff. We're going to go red. As you can see, I like a lot of red. Red. Keep that white. No, we'll put black on that. Keep that white. We can put black. Let's put black. Binding, red. And there we go. The set is made. That's going to stay white. I don't change that. Warrior logos. Do we go white? Yeah, let's go white. So this is what the set looks like, okay? We went through this super fast. I'm a freak with this stuff, so I already know that I wanted a red, black, and white set. New Jersey Devils fan, Marty Brodeur fan, I've always wanted this. But now we're going to get into the meat and potatoes, the things you guys need to look at once the fun part is done, okay? And I say that specifically because designing the colors and making sure they match your team and they match your style, they match your personality is the fun part. And I can do this for hours. Growing up, whenever I was getting a new set, you can get custom. It used to take me like a week to design them because I used to have like 17 different options and I'd slowly take them out one at a time until I found the one that was like, yes, that's me. Because being a goalie means you have the best style on the ice. It matters. Like I said, we have that done. Next, we get into the specifics. Leg pad measurement. So open up their chart just like this and measure their pad the way they explain it, right? So A is from the floor or the bottom of your heel to the middle of your knee, right there. B is your whole height. C is from your kneecap to the top of your thigh. So when you're looking at pad sizes, floor to knee, I will physically take a tape measure and measure 19. At 19, I'm at a 33 or a 32. There, it's 19.25. And then the other one starts at 19.25. So I'm between 32 and 33, which makes perfect sense, by the way, because I wear a 33. Both my Warrior sets downstairs are 33. So that gives the proper answer. Now, my height, body height, this says 5'8". I'm 5'11", which is up here, but that's okay, right? I'm going with my knee measurement. And then length of the extension. So the extension is the plus 0.5, the plus 1, plus 2 is the top of the pad. How much higher do you want it to go on your leg? Personally, when you're ordering goalie pads, I don't think they should go very high, right? Your pads don't need to cross like this. They don't. It doesn't help you. The myth is that it'll close your butterfly better. It won't. What closes your butterfly is your knee blocks. When your knee blocks touch, nothing can go through. So even if this doesn't fully close and wrap like this, and they're just a little bit open, it's fine because your knee blocks are touching. That'll block your 5-hole and your stick. But let's say we measure this. You know, we get here, boom. This is a horrible measurement. I'm doing it quickly, right? Just doing it quickly. Length of extension above the knee. 8.5, for instance. 8.5 is a plus 1. Right now, my pads downstairs are 33 plus 1. My next set, I might go down a bit. I might just go 33. I might go 32 plus 1. Because again, first of all, when you order a custom set, you're usually done growing where they're going to last you a couple of years. right? Usually, not everyone. Some of you are more fortunate, and that's perfectly fine. That's awesome. In this case, I want to make sure that my pads fit me perfectly. If you're still growing, this is my knee block. I want my knee to fall in the middle or just below the middle so that I can grow to the top and then change pads. If I'm done growing and I'm just playing men's league, competitive, whatever it is, I want my knee to fall in this top third of the knee block. That's where you're going to get the most control out of your pad. You want to fall in the top third of your knee block, and that knee block size is the 32, 33, 34, 35. So for me, 33, I fall right here. I might go to 32 and fall higher. I might, but I fall right there in the 33. The +1 is the top of the pad. Now, a lot of goalies want to go higher to close their 5-hole. I personally don't think that's a good idea. It makes you move slower. It makes you trapped a little more, right? There's a reason these NHL goalies have pad size limit, other than the fact that, well, they're trying to make more goals happen. It's also for their movement. Like, a lot of these goalies drop in size and move better, and they're more comfortable in their pads. So I would be a 33 +1. So we're going to go here. We're going to put 33 +1. Next, outer roll break. That break on a Warrior set is right below the knee. Some pads have a double break, a triple break, double internal, double external. What that means is, where do you want your pad to bend and how stiff or soft do you want it. I like softer pads. I lean on them. I like softer pads that they stick to me. I don't like the stiff ones. So I get the outer roll break so that it gives me a V shape like this. So one outer break. Thigh rise stiffness. So that is this top part of the pad. How stiff do you want it? Again, me personally, I like softer pads. I'm probably going to go medium. I want it to bend more. I want that give. I like feeling like it's a cushion on me. Below knee stiffness. So that is right below this knee area, this part right here of the pad. I will also go soft. I want it to bend. I want it to feel springy and bounce. And then the boot flex, this one is the way your boot bends with your pad. There's the full hinge in Warrior that'll give you a full, almost 180 degree. And then there's a half hinge that is a little bit stiffer. And again, always click these information things so you can see exactly what's going on here. You can understand what they're talking about and which one will fit you better as a goalie, because it's important you feel great in your gear. So I'm a full hinge guy. Outer leg channel calf wrap. Long versus short. So this calf wrap here, do you want the long one or do you want the short one? That's all they're asking you. That is all they're asking you. Long versus short, what do you prefer? Does it make a huge difference? Not really. This is just a preference thing. I'm going to go short. Heel strap. Do you want, in this case, the Warrior has their own system, the active response strap, or do you want traditional boot strap? I go with the active response strap. I like it. And now my leg pads are ready. And you can see all my picks here again. One pair, that's the size. One break, medium, soft, full hinge, short, ARS strap. There we go. Now we go to the blocker. And the blocker's the same thing. Blocker size. Intermediate, senior. I'm a senior citizen. Palm size. Measure your palm. You want your hand to fit in there properly. So if we go measure my palm or my hand, I am at a 8. The size of my hand is an 8. So I am a senior medium or a senior large. Senior large or senior XL. I'm going to go with the senior large. It's a little bit smaller, fits me better. Model, RG7 or RG71. So the nice thing about Warrior is they have two different model blockers. They have a flatter surface and more of an angled surface. What this does dictates how the puck bounces. All right, if it hits a sweet spot, will it go up? Will it go sideways? That's all it is. It's based on your control. Most goalies will take the 7.1. I like the RG7. I like that flatter surface, so I'm going to go RG7. Hand. I'm full right. I'm special. I know we can never find their gear, so full right. And for those who don't understand, regular, full right. Blocker's one on the left hand. And now my blocker's ready. Trapper. Senior. Liner. Do I want a 75, a 60, senior 75, or a 90? Now, In other brands, that's the 600, the 580, the 590. So what you see here is the different liner is how your hand closes in your glove. So if I have my hand in my glove, finger to palm closure, right? Like that. Do I have traditional finger to lower thumb closure? So like that. Or finger to upper thumb. So it depends on how you close your glove. Like this, or just like that. And you may think that's nuts, but it is a difference. And that's the 580, the 590, or 600 in other companies. I'm going to go traditional 75 degree. I've been a 590 my whole life. And that's what I have downstairs is the 75 degree. Model. Do you want the RG7 or the RG7-1? The wider or the longer? If that makes sense. I call it a pancake. I've always had the pancake glove. So I'm an RG7 guy. And then do your build. Do you want game ready or practice? And what you see here, regular game ready. This is it's going to break super easy out of the box. You've seen me get my Warriors and they're just already broken in. Or do you want the practice one, which is a stiffer, increased protection? So you won't feel the puck, but good luck closing it. If you're playing juniors, high level AAA, you probably get a practice and a game ready. If you're playing men's league or you're younger, just go with the game ready. That's all you need. Pocket tee, single or double? Do I want the single tee? Do I want the double tee? We're going to go with double tee. I've always been a single, but let's go to double. Hand, full right again. Add on the wrist strap. No, I don't add wrist straps. I don't like this added wrist strap here, so I don't put it. And now my glove is ready. Now we personalize. Heavy, white, review. And yes, review everything before you send this. Because if you don't, you make a mistake. They can't fix it. This is a custom-made setup for you specifically. There's a lot more to designing custom gear than just pick the color. And that's why I made this video. I want you guys to understand that when you're fortunate enough to get a custom set, make sure you pick right. You want these things to feel amazing. You want them to feel comfortable and be ready to use. Right? You shouldn't be getting these pads and it's like, oh, I made a mistake. They're too big. They're this, they're that. Go to a store. Try on the pads before. Go try the different sizes. If your friends have some, test them on the ice. Measure your legs. Go through each of the information stuff so you're making the right choice. Because there's more to it than just the colors to make sure that they fit you great. Style over skill any day of the week. But if you can have style and skill, why wouldn't you? If you're designing a custom set right now, please send it to me. I want to see. All right, we're goalies. We shouldn't be having all white sets. We shouldn't be having white helmets. Style over skill any day. You should be having beautiful personalized gear. So send it to me. I want to take a look. And I appreciate you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, leave a comment, and I'll see you guys in the next one.